Yeah, I'm on mute. Brilliant. It's what happens when you try and set everything up as quick as you can. Right, so can you hear me now? I hope so. Should be able to. Can someone confirm? Sound. Woo! We've got sound. At last. Right, so a very, very difficult game today. Can Man City... Great intro. Oh, man. Can Man City... So can... Honestly, I'm lost now. So, Man City, are they going to be wounded animals? Are they going to be, a team that's going to come out fighting and put us to the sword? Pep was brought in to do a job for Man City, and that was to win the Champions League. He's failed to do it. He's overfought a semi-final again. The way they lost it as well is, devastating for them. 2 goals up, 5 minutes to go, and they're letting 2 goals. And then Benzema gets a penalty, which is dubious. Whether it was a penalty or it wasn't, I thought it was, because tackle from behind and gets a player. So it's one of those things. Steps up, sticks it away, and it's all she wrote. Real Madrid, Liverpool in the final. So after Liverpool drawn 1-1 yesterday with Spurs, we always said that was their big test, because Harry Kane and Son were on fire. Son gets the goal. Harry Kane played a part in it. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's I can't see Man City slipping up now, and I think the league is theirs now. I really do. But you never know. Like I keep saying, you just never know. Could there be another twist today? Liverpool will have all their eyes on this game. They'll want us to do a job on them. 126-1 for a 3-1 win, which happened today in 1955 in an FA Cup final. Newcastle v Man City, and we won that game 3-1. It's worth £1. Why not, eh? Not only that, I mean, the last time we beat Man City at the Etihad was back in the Carling Cup game when we won 2-0 when Pardew was in charge, and I believe Sissoko and Aaron scored the 2 goals. It's a long, long time ago. We're due to have one over on them. The only thing that really worries me is that we're only going to have 20% of the possession today, roughly about that. It's can we be clinical when we have the ball? And can we get out and give the defence a rest? Because it is going to be a long game for them. And it's going to be very interesting. So in the chat, we've got John obviously mentioning there's no sound. Good evening, John. Thanks for joining us, or afternoon, I should say. Thomas is modern. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it. All good, mate. John says, Longstaff a surprise for me, but other than that, as expected. I mean, Chris Wood, we expected to come back in. Longstaff was a bit of an odd one, especially with Willock, because no Willock. Well, we'll go through the teams anyway, because that's what we're here to do, discuss what the lineups are. So, Man City's Edison, Cancelo, left back, good player. Diaz and Laporte and Zinchenko. Rodrigo, Gundogan, who came on for Kevin De Bruyne in that semi-final. I thought he was excellent. De Bruyne plays alongside him. There's no Bernard Silva today, which is good. He's on the bench. So is Mahrez and Foden. Look at their bench, man. Oh, boy. But Grealish, Sterling and Jesus. My cue is, well, Maxi turn up for a change? Yes. Will Maxi turn up, Jan? It's a very good question. It depends how much of the ball he gets. Paddy, thanks for joining us. Good afternoon, he says. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to everyone in the chat. Please keep the chat coming. It makes it much more an enjoyable show when people are talking. So let's see what happens. But Man City's lineup looks fantastic. I mean, Jesus is a player that apparently is, surface to requirements for next season, especially if they get Haaland. If we were in any sort of position to convince him to come to Newcastle, I would definitely take him. 100% take Jesus, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but definitely for me. So here's our starting lineup. Like we said, a few changes, a bit of surprise changes, I guess. Dubravka in goal, who's been superb recently. Emil Kraft deserves to keep his right back spot for now, but obviously, the returning Trippier on the bench could have a say in that. Wilson also on the bench as well, yes. Jamal Lewis, Byrne, Matt Targett, So Shaw obviously not getting over his injury. Sean Longstaff, Bruno and Joelinton in the free midfield, so no Shelvey, probably because of the legs. Miggy, St Maximum and Chris Wood, so no Willock. And Willock's not even on the bench. So he must be injured. Something must be up there. And Chris Wood was always going to return to the team. So on the bench for us, Darlow, Dummett signing a new deal as we reported weeks ago. It's great to get something right. Shaw on the bench, reported weeks ago he's going to get a 2-year deal. We were right. Wilson back from injury, fantastic to see. Richie, we believe, is on his way to Bournemouth. Trippier, great to see him back on the bench. Mancur, Murphy and Gale. And Gale, I believe, on his way to West Brom potentially. So, interesting lineup. Back in the chat again. Usually don't go against big teams. Yeah, exactly. Dog's Day Out, it's Liam. 1k members in the Facebook group. Well done. Thank you everyone for joining the Facebook group. It's grown. I think it's only been going for 3 weeks and it's over 1,000 members already. We will be doing a free giveaway, either a t-shirt or a hoodie. Once we agree on the layout of it, we will be giving one away. And you'll also be able to buy them in the future as well. So the merchandise is so close. We've already just been discussing it for about 4 weeks. And we've almost got it all sorted out already. So keep an eye out. Hoodies, t-shirts, the lot. It should be fantastic. I want to try and get a cap as well because I do like caps. John says, all right, Liam. And Thomas says, I'll try and jinx it. We are doomed today. That's not... Well, yeah, might help jinxing it, but everyone will just think that you're speaking the truth, mate. There is a new video on the channel. Another Inside Scoop update. It's all about Diaby. Moussa Diaby looks an unreal talent. I've been told that our agent for the club is definitely talking to their agent. There is a strong possibility we could sign him. He wants to leave. It's going to cost between 55 and 65 million though, which is a lot of money. But he looks worth it, guys. Watch the video if you get a chance. Hopefully he's got a release clause that we don't know about or something like that, and it really helps. But he is a player. He's sought after though, which is the only other problem, is that a lot of other clubs are looking at him. But you never know. All we've got to do is sell him the dream, and just like we did with Bruno. So you never know. Jan says 45 minutes defending, and then get Trips, and then get, I think he meant to say Trips and Callum on and have a go. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If we can stay in the game and then, try and pull a shock. Honestly, I'd take anything out of this game right now. We just want to blow the whistle at 1-1 if they want, or 0-0 or whatever. It would be nice. Other news, obviously, with Newcastle as well. Congratulations to Bristol Rovers, who gained automatic position, promotion after an unbelievable 7-0 win on the day. They had to win by 5 clear goals, and the other team won 3-1, so they had to win 7-0 to go up. And they went up on scoring more goals than the opposition, which is just crazy. And Elliot Anderson, I believe, got 3 assists, and he scored the 7th goal to put them up. So what a loan spell he's had there. The Bristol Rovers fans are raving about him. Say he's the best player they've ever seen in their shirt. They're calling him the Jody Maradona. The next Gaza. We will have a Bristol Rovers fan on the channel to speak about his loan spell very soon, and we'll also speak to a Mansfield fan as well at the same time, who's going to talk to us about Matty Longstaff as well. So we're going to be doing that more of a frequent show in the future, because as Newcastle get bigger, we're going to have a lot more players out on loan, and it'll be good to keep an eye on them and know what's going on. Active Aaron, still people mourning the Sells and Longstaff this week. Can we leave that toxic mentality in the past, please? I agree. I really do. I mean, if they stay, they stay. If they go, they go. Keep saying this. It's not Football Manager. We can't just sell 15 players and buy 15 players. There needs to be a process. The players, when we sell them as well, aren't going to be anywhere near the value of the players that we want to buy. So, if we sell 10 players, we might be able to afford 1 player or 2 players potentially, because the money won't be there for the players we're selling because they're not potentially good enough. I like the sells though. I think Eddie Howe is getting more out of him now. And Longstaff as well. He will be signing a new contract. It'll be 3 years plus 1. We reported this weeks ago. It should be done in the next few days. And he will stay a Newcastle player. And Eddie Howe likes Sean Longstaff. And Sean Longstaff loves working for Eddie Howe because he's been brilliant for him. So for me, it's a no-brainer, to be honest with you. Homegrown player in Longstaff as well, which means the squad numbers aren't affected as much. You've got to remember this, under 23 players as well don't count towards your squad numbers. So players like Ekiteke, the guy at Arsenal, he scored 2 goals today, unbelievable. We're after him as well. You know, the future's bright. It's just getting the right players in at the right time and the right age. Everyone's saying that we need someone who can hit the ground running and you know, someone like a Harry Kane who's been in the Premier League for years and scored goals. It's like, no, we don't. You know, we need... Proven isn't always proven sometimes. And, you know, look at Suarez and look at Aguero. You know, they all came from abroad and then hit the ground running. I never really knew much about Suarez when he went to Liverpool, and look what he did. You know, Jesus came out of nowhere for City and he's fantastic, you know. We just need to find that hidden gem. And Ekiteke could be that hidden gem in my eyes. He's not just for the future, he is for the here and now as well. But Diaby is as well. Dybala, who's 28, who's a free transfer. You know, there's so many options out there. We've just got to pick right. Christian Eriksen's a free transfer if we can persuade him to come as well. You know, there's going to be a signing on fee potentially and then his wages, but it's not going to be as big as Dybala's. You know, it's just picking the right deals and hopefully they hit the ground running and when we do well. Jody Robson says, good afternoon, Baz. Mate, how are the lads? How are the lads? Jan says we need 2 strikers for sure. Definitely 1. 100% we need 1. If we don't get a second, then fair enough. But if we've got 3 strikers going into next season in Wood, Wilson and whoever it be, you know, we've got the players behind them who can score goals as well. You know, like a Lingard or an Eriksen or a Dybala or Diaby, you know, it's the future's bright. We will be challenging top 8. We're just going to have to wait and see how it all pans out, aren't we? But very, very interesting. Please check out the description of the show. There is a link to become a member if you'd like to become a member. It's 99p, $1.99 or $2.99 a month. That will allow you into members prize draws only. We've got a members prize draw this month, which will be that powdered coated black metal badge, Newcastle badge. It's absolutely fantastic. We've given away one already on the channel and the person loved it. We are selling them at £40 as well. The money doesn't come to me, it goes to the person who's selling them. He is giving me a little bit, but I'm also donating 25% of that to charity. So, sorry, more than that, 33%. So £50 going to charity. So please consider buying one if you want one. Again, details are below how to contact me. Thomas says, smash the like button, everyone. Yes, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, it's the first time you're watching, hit the subscribe button as well. It doesn't cost anything. That would be amazing. We're on our way to 4K. It'll be awesome if we can get there. Jan says, sell wood for a £5. Yeah. Baldy Geordie TV, Harry Bar's been nice to win at their own ground. Wishful thinking. It would be nice. It's not wishful thinking. It's just, you know, a very, 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 very tough game. I would love to see it. Absolutely love it. I think the last time we beat them in the Premier League was when Shearer scored that cracker in the top corner down the right-hand side in the box. I'm sure it was. Or did we draw that game 1-1? Can't quite remember. It's been a while since we've won there. But you just never know. You never, never, never know. I would love it if we beat them. Love it. Yeah, the Diaby deal is obviously a really tough one because there's so many top clubs after him, like Arsenal. But we beat Arsenal for Bruno. So you never know. Which is what a lot of people are saying. So please check out that video after the match. It's called Inside Scoop Update. It tells you all about Diaby and a few other players like Gale, Hayden. and them lot as well. So a few little bits of information that you might not have heard elsewhere, because we got it first, hopefully. That's what we like here. Let's just go back to the team news again, so you know. Oh, by the way, Bruno's hair. What is he doing? Dyeing it just like Joe Linton. He wants to be Joe Linton. He loves him. There's a big friendship developing there, and it's fantastic to see. So again, Edison, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte, Zinchenko, Rodrigo, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Grealish, Sterling, Jesus. Just an absolute fantastic starting 11. That De Bruyne is just one of the best midfield players I've ever seen in the Premier League. And then, there's the likes of Eriksen who's just behind him and stuff like that as well. But De Bruyne is just absolutely fantastic. They've got Stefan, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Mahrez, Foden, Egan Riley, Mbite and Palmer all on the bench. Absolute fantastic bench again. Thomas is looking like the Scouse Mackhams are staying up. I think it's between Leeds and Burnley. I agree. I think Leeds are screwed. I really do. I can't see them getting more points. And I think they're really going to struggle. I really do. Obviously, very unlucky not to get a point in the end against Arsenal, but Arsenal should have been out of sight. They were playing against 10 men for most of the game. They were 2-0 up early. I mean, they scored in the first 15 minutes, I think, twice. I watched a bit of the game, and but they just didn't put them to the sword, and Leeds got one back and nearly equalised in the last minute. But I just can't see them getting points. I really can't. And I can see Everton and Burnley getting enough to stay up now. And Leeds' goal difference, if it goes level on points, that could be what keeps Burnley up potentially. So Newcastle starting 11 again. Martin Dubravka in goal has been absolutely superb recently. Emil Kraft at right back. Lascelles and Byrne. So obviously Shaw's not 100% fit. Target at left back. And then we've got Sean Longstaff coming in for Shelvey. Grimares, Bruno, Joe Linton. Ever present now in the team, aren't they? And Miggy and Alan St. Maximum partnering Chris Wood for a 4-3-3, which will probably be a 4-5-1 when we don't have the ball. So most of the game, really. But on the bench, Darlow, Dummett, Shaw, Wilson, great to see him back. Ritchie, Trippier again, fantastic to see him back. Mantua, Murphy and Gale. I read that. Oh man, just can't wait to get the game started and just, see what happens, see if we can cause something. So guys, I will be on Sky Go, so I will be a little bit behind the main TV. So I will put the clock up so you know where I am. So if you want to pause your TV, so we're in line with each other. If you want to stay ahead, please don't put any comments in. Don't ruin it for everybody else. Wait for my reaction. Jump around your room or swear and scream and smash your TV, but don't put anything in the chat until I've reacted, if you don't mind. Sky Go need to sort themselves out though, because it's just well behind at times when it shouldn't be. But yeah. Score predictions, guys. I haven't seen any of them yet in the chat, so can you let me know what your score predictions are for today? I'm going 3-1 Newcastle. Sod it, why not? It'll probably be 4-0 the other way, but there you go. But 3-1, come on. Come on, Newcastle. As my European friend would say at work, come on, Newcastle. Oh, why is it doing that? I have actually put a tiny bet on 3-1 because it's 126 to 1. And I missed the horse race I wanted to watch as well, but my horse won. I'm just a bit gutted because I was going to put a little bit more money on it as well, but there you go. The horse was called History. It was second favourite. It had Ryan Moore on it, who's in fantastic form at the moment. But it was a nice £71.90p profit. There we go. Had a feeling the favourite wouldn't win. Not when I found out how much they bought this horse for. It was like 2.1 million or something stupid like that. But there we go. Match is getting close to starting, guys. Come on, predictions in. We've got one prediction in from Anne, 3-1 Man City, but Hart saying 1-0 to the Toon. I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet, to be honest with you. But yeah, when we always think with our head, it's always a little bit dodgy, isn't it? But yeah, I just want to see us put a good performance in, basically. That's all I want to see, is a good performance. But we are getting very, very close to kick off. So I'm going to find the game now. Live Super Sunday. Right. And I'm literally just going to run to the little boys' room as well. I'm back. I put it on mute so no one can hear me pee for a change. I actually remembered this time, which is nice. Oh, I'm on the missus' seat as well. Afternoon bars and chat, says Heat Seeker. Thanks for joining. Come on, guys, get your predictions in. There's only one prediction in. I want to see more. I want to hear your thoughts for the result and what's going to happen. The Time Traveller's Wife. That sounds like a bit of a strange program, but there you go. But yeah, if everyone would like to join a group on Facebook that just talks Newcastle United and football, Thomas Nelson says 3-0 City. Mogul Blade Head says 3-0 City, but my heart is hoping for a 2-1. Yeah, I'm the same. Heat Seeker says 2-1 City. We've only managed 2 points at the Etihad. Jesus, that just shows you the gulf since City got took over, isn't it? And the oil money came in. Let's see what happens there. They've literally just had adverts. They've come back on and had 10 seconds of talk, and now they've gone back to adverts again. Absolutely pathetic, honestly. This is why people want to start turning off this crap, because all they do is go adverts, 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 adverts. That's why I won't pay for Sky anymore. Man City to win 3-1, 12-1. Newcastle to win 3-1, 126-1. That just tells you the uphill battle that we have today, doesn't it? It's like, oh my days. Oh my days. Hmm. It's getting close to kick off. Remember, guys, I'm on the Sky Go app because I refuse to pay for Sky TV. Like I said, far too many adverts. Uh, so I will be a little bit behind the game on TV. So if you want to pause your TV and I'll start my clock and then we can be together, it would work quite well. The prediction is everyone is watching to review. Sorry, Paul, only joking. Keep up the good work. I honestly don't care who's watching who, mate. I'm just here to watch the game and enjoy it. I put a few down for a 2 win, though. Yeah, I've got a couple of quid on it. So let's see what happens, eh? Longstaff in ahead of Shelby, interesting one. It is, isn't it, Chris? I think he's put him in there because he's got more legs in him. He's a tiny bit quicker. And it's a bit of a defensive... So let's see what happens. Results today, obviously Everton won, second time away today, which is crazy. West Ham smashing Norwich 4-0. Arsenal beat Leeds 2-1 as we talked about. Is there any chance of a mention made? That's from Mr. J. Dill ATV. What would you like me to say? And I'll give you a mention. But look at that. Leeds are in the bottom three because of the minus 35 goal difference. Burnley are outside the bottom three because they're only minus 17. And Everton are a point ahead of it now, which is crazy. So Liverpool played a game and more, 1 point ahead after last night. So it's absolutely crazy. Let's just see what happens. Players are in the tunnel. Mr. J. Dill ATV, I don't know who you are, so I can't give you a mention, can I? Other than you're in the chat and thanks for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button and tell me what you want me to say. I don't know what you do or who you are. It's the first time I've seen you in my chat, so... But this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Na 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 na. I'm surprised they're playing Hey Jude, considering it's our song. I am very surprised at that. The Etihad are playing our song. Very, very strange. What do you think of the pairing of Lascelles and Dan Burn? I mean, I think it'll work quite well. I refuse to pay for Sky because the good pundits are outnumbered by the Muppets. That said, just travelling home from work and we'll be in the pub just before half time. Nice one, Blade. That's what I like to hear. Christopher Davies, think the Blue Scousers will get out of it now. Worried for Leeds, although I want them to stay up. I honestly, I would like Leeds to stay up. I work with a lot of Leeds fans. They've been out of the cauldron for so long. Second season syndrome's hit. Bielsa's, stubbornness of wanting to work with a small squad is coming back to haunt them. Injuries have really cost them. So I think Leeds, especially with the stubbornness of not changing his tactics and getting hammered week in, week out, it's really, really coming to hit home now. I reckon many injuries for Man City today after the extra time a few days ago. They've still got quality everywhere, though, even on the bench. Mahrez is on there. Bernard Silva's on there. Foden's on the bench as well. And they've still got an unbelievable 11. We've got two great players on the bench who've just come back from injury themselves. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? Bruno, Longstaff, Joe Linton. I can't wait to see Longstaff today and see if... Because I remember Longstaff had a great game against City at St James's Park under Rafa. It'll be nice to see if we can see that again. So Wilson top scorer, even though he hasn't played for ages. Crazy, isn't it? And it's live. And we'll be going for adverts again, are we? Blue Moon's playing. Hate that song. Ruben Diaz, most blocks and clearances for Man City in the Premier League season. Right, getting ready to start the clock, guys. So if you want to be in line with me, like I say, I will be a little bit behind using Sky Go. Can Saint-Maximin do a job today? That's the one I want to see. More successful dribbles of all Premier League players this season, which we know why, because he's always on the ball. 1 goal and no assists in the last 40 Premier League appearances for Miggy, which is a bit horrible to read, but there you go. We're getting ready to start. Music still playing. Remember, no spoilers, everyone. Exactly. All right. We're almost ready. Taking the knee. There we go. We're off. And we're kicking off. So we're going from right to left with a long ball straight away, and De Bruyne wins it. It's weird seeing Bruno with his blonde hair because it just doesn't suit him from a distance. It makes him look bald. But City looking dangerous already. Where's a magic hat? He could have went to Arsenal, but he said no, fuck that. He came to play for Eddie in the famous black and white. And when we win the Champions League, we'll sing the song all night. Oh, Miggy putting Edison under pressure here. Can he do? Oh, no, he's played it out nicely. Just want ASM to play football instead of showboat, and that'd be nice. Not expecting a result, but as long as we give it everything, I'll be happy. Yeah, I agree with that one as well. Absolutely do. Zinchenko playing the ball out to Sterling on the right-hand side, though. It's very dangerous. He's got Target. Oh, poor ball in. Bruno controls it well. Gives it to Target. Target's under pressure. Try to play it out to Joe Linton, but it's cut out by Gundogan. Lovely little 1-2. Sterling back to Gundogan again. Dan Burns covered well. Great tackle. Now he takes his time. Looks long. Wood wins the header. I nearly got it down to Saint-Maximin there. ASM owes us a game after his interview, taken out of context or not. I agree with that. He shouldn't have done the interview, should he? The players have been told to be careful about interviews, and he got suckered into that, didn't he? City just playing it about. Gundogan on the ball. Out well to Cancelo. Passing it around the back a little bit, as they do. Looking for that dangerous ball, which we know they're brilliant at doing. Oh, Laporte smashes it off Gundogan, but it goes back to him. Then back to Gundogan again. Bruno's all over him like a rash. He's won the ball. Sean Longstaff's on it. He's looking up. Plays the ball out to Miggy. Miggy looking to take him on. No, he puts his foot on it. Knocks it out to Kraft's got it now. Now to Miggy again. Back to the Cells. The Cells to Burn. Oh, look at the run Target's made, and he hasn't seen him. Oh, Burns going to go all the way back to the keeper now. That's a shame. I'm predicting over 50 sideways and 50 back passes by City during the game. Yeah, you're probably right. That's good play from Joe Linton and Bruno. He got the ball out to Maxi. Slips, but he still got it. Back to Joe Linton again. Back to Longstaff, all the way out to Kraft. Kraft to Miggy. The Cells to Burn. Burn with a long ball, but it's well defended. But we don't win the second ball either, which is a bit of a pain. Gundogan's on it now. He's looking for the run of Sterling, is he? No. Now to De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking for Sterling. It's got to be offside. Has the flag gone up? So the flag was up. I thought it was offside. Good tackle, but it's fallen to De Bruyne. De Bruyne's running forward. We're all over him there. To Grealish. Drops it to Sterling. Got a foot on it brilliantly. Well done, Bruno, and everyone there. There was 3 of them, but Grealish has won it back off Bruno. Don't foul him. That could be a penalty. Oof, it's outside the box just. Grealish did really well there. Yeah, it's a foul there outside the box, and then he's just fallen down the second time. So he's brought it back for the original foul, which is fair enough. This is dangerous. This is right on the left-hand side of the box. It's only about half a yard off the box. De Bruyne will be over it. Set pieces, most goals this season. Man City 18, Liverpool 16, Southampton no. Ward-Prowse with 15. Here's De Bruyne over the wall. It's wide. It's gone wide. Thank God for that. Very poor free kick for his standards. Long ball. Man City win the header. It's out for a Newcastle throw on the left hand side. Bruno on it. Grealish lays down more than a cow. Rain's expecting to spend more time on the floor. Well, he's on the ball again now. He's running at us. Plays the overlap to Zinchenko. Drives it across, but it's straight to Dubravka. Took a deflection on the way through. Very comfortable. And Sterling was looking for the tap in, but it never made it to him. But City are all over us like a rash at the moment. De Bruyne just bustled through 4 of them and then played a lovely ball out wide, and then the overlap, and then the cross was pretty poor. So Newcastle throw though from the goal kick. Didn't get to see what happened there, but it's out for a throw. Target's got it. There's not much movement for him. There is now. Joe Linton comes to it short, doesn't get it. Wood down the line. Come on. Onto Wood's chest, and then onto Joe Linton's chest, down to St Maximum. He's looking for an out. Oh, he's took on 2 of them brilliantly. Now look for Miggy on the run. Plays it out wide to Kraft instead, who's got to keep it in. He does. Looks up. There'll be plenty of players over there on him now. Knocks it to Sean. Back to the cells. Going to go to Burn. To Target. To Bruno. Back to Lascelles. Deep in our half now. City's high press is evident. Making us look like we're going to go, no, we're going to go back to Dubravka. Now we're going to have to go long. Gives it to Bruno. Good touch to Lascelles. To Kraft. To Bruno. No, he's trying to play. Oh yeah, Miggy's won the flick on nicely. He's going to look for the return. He gets it. Flicks it on to St Maximum. There's a man over in the box. Cross it. Oh, it's a poor cross. He was free in the box on his own. Now it's Miggy. Cross it, Miggy. Cross it. No, he gives it to Bruno. He's going to look out wide to St Maximum. Get a good ball in. That's a good ball. Back post is free. Wood, why did he? Wood! What's he doing? I don't believe it. That's a chance and a half. Joe Linton's on the back post. He's absolutely free. He's got acres of space. Wood's leaning back and he's headed straight at the keeper. Oh my God, that is the chance. Oh my God. Now that you were safe, I'd have been inclined to drop Gale out altogether, given that the young lad will run now. You're not in a relegation battle. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Wacky. Oh, I'm just trying to recover from that miss. Whoa, whoa! The goalkeeper should have picked that up. Now Grealish has got it. I don't understand why he slid in and got that. That was just easy for Dubravka. But going back to that miss, the cross is great from Saint-Maximin. All Wood has to do is just leave it for Joe Linton on the back post and he would have stuck it in. At least I think he would have. But Wood decided to use his head and headed it straight at the keeper. That was a huge chance. Huge chance. And a huge miss. I'm about 50 seconds ahead of you, Baz. It was very hard not to say anything. We really need a new striker. We do. Why didn't he leave it, though? He gets a shout from Joe Linton. It's... Oh my God. The corner comes in and it's a absolute free chance for City there. Laporte has just smashed it over the bar. Wow. Should be 1-1. Should have been 1 up, yep, but we should be 1 down. Laporte has just missed a sitter from 6 yards. Oh, damn it. That was terrible marking from the... should have given to Joe Linton. Was quicker, he was clear. Well, he was just... Oh, flick on by Wood to Saint-Maximin. Is he going to get round his player? Oh, it's never a free kick. The ref's given a free kick. Saint-Maximin didn't even touch him. Here comes the high press. Edison drills one out to the right, but he's lost out. It's brought down by Sean brilliantly, who turns, dinks it out to the right. Now back to Bruno. Bruno to Kraft, to Bruno again. Needs to find a pass. He does. He goes to the cells. He takes it easy. Bruno again. Back to Byrne, playing the 1-2. If you go for a goalkeeper in the summer, I would like to see us get Nick Pope. I think he's a top keeper. Not sure top keeper is on the summer's list. I think top keeper is, but we want a keeper who can play with his feet. And unfortunately, Nick Pope doesn't fit into that category. I like Nick Pope, though. That's a great header from Byrne. He's left his man on the floor. It was just a good header. De Bruyne is on the floor. Wasn't a free kick. He won the header fair and square, didn't he? Let's have a look at it here. Yeah, won the header fair and square. It's just stronger. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would have hurt. Still won the ball, though. Can't believe I got 1-0 up. Twice we had a chance as well, though. Saint-Maximin's cross the first time when Joe Linton was free in the box was terrible. Oh, man. I can't get over how crucial that miss could be. You know, you get your chances like that, you've got to be clinical, which we said at this before the game started. You've got to be clinical when you're in the area, and it would have been better for Wood to leave it because he was leaning back and he couldn't get the power or direction on it. Well, we're out wide with Grealish on the left. That's a good tackle from Bruno. Who's he looking for? He's got to look for someone because he's getting crowded out here. Oh, it's good little triangle football. Oh, referee! Oh, got away with one there because Bruno wasn't fouled. He played a bad pass. But he's given the free kick. Yeah, it was... Oh, yeah, he did well. I mean, he looked like he played for it, to be fair. Love watching Bruno play football. Just wants the ball all the time. We've had 57% of the ball. It's crazy. Long ball. Dan Byrne was trying to win it. But City have played a decent ball down the line here. That was not already out. Target knocks it out for a header, but it looked like it should have been a Newcastle throw because it was already out. Cancelo throws it in. It's back with Edison. He's got great distribution with that left foot. So comfortable on the ball. Sean's charging him down here though. What's he going to do? Dinks it out to the left. And he brings it down nicely. It's a nice 1-2 with Gundogan, with Zinchenko. Plays it back to Edison again. And he just pings one out to the right-hand side and it's absolutely perfect again. This is the kind of goalkeeper we want, Hitsike. Someone who can do that. He just, no pressure. He's just fantastic. De Bruyne has played a lovely ball out to Grealish here. He's got an overlap with Laporte. He tries to backheel it to him and he gets it all wrong. Miggy looks down the line for Wood. Wood's not quick enough. There's a big overlap on the right-hand side. I would like us to sign Ben Foster for his YouTube channel. We get a ridiculous amount of footage from training hotels and everywhere else he can film. Yeah, his channel is very, very good. He obviously enjoys doing it. Oh my God, it should be 1-0 again. Cancelo is ghosted in on the right-hand side. St. Maximum's not even looking. And the ball's brilliantly whipped in at the back post. I mean, look at the space he's got. St. Maximum's just wandering around in the centre of midfield. He then thinks, oh, well, I've got to get back in there. And he's not even getting anywhere close to him. He's 5 yards away from him. And it's on the dum-da-dum, as we used to call it. It's right on the half volley. Boom, boom. And he's shinned it wide. Should have scored. Great cross. Woods won the header. Joe Linton to St. Maximum. Don't know what's happened there. Oh, Joe Linton's done well to get back up and win the ball there. Bruno's got it. He's looking for Lascelles. Lascelles flings it to... Oh, it's a great ball. Go on, Joe Linton. Out to Chris Wood on the left-hand side. Wrong ball, really. St. Maximum's going to lose it. He's lost it. Oh, is he? Has he lost it? He has. Not fast enough. Should have been out on the left wing there. De Bruyne takes over from Zinchenko. Plays it out to Grealish. Grealish has got Kraft and Miggy for company. Drops it to Gundogan. ASM's got to watch that right-hand side because they're not afraid to pile men forward. They're really not. They're just looking for that killer pass again. What do you reckon the score is going to be? I'm not sure, Vicky. I'm really not. Yep, goal kick. If they keep ghosting in to the back posts, then it's going to be a very simple Man City win. I mean, we should be 1-0 up though. I just don't know if we're going to get a chance like that again. I really don't. So 2-3-0 Chelsea, Man City. Don't know why I said Chelsea. Man City probably, by the looks of it. But 17 minutes gone and we haven't conceded, which is nice. Chris Wood up for the ball, wins it, puts his hands on the Man City back though and gives a free kick away on Rodrigo. Man City look to get things going quickly. We're trying the high press, but their passing's just so crisp. There's a long ball over the top, but Dubravka's going to claim that comfortably. He's looking to roll it out to someone, but there's no one really available. This is our problem. You need a player to take the ball under pressure and keep it and do something with it, but Wood loses out. Great header from Byrne. It's gone over Wood's head though. Damn, Byrne gets some height on those headers, doesn't he? And distance. Yeah, I can't see Man City dropping another point, to be honest with you. It could be a possibility of Howe offloading the ASM in the summer. He's not a team player, no defensive work rate. All you need is a left winger with the work rate of Target. That'd be nice, like a Diaby. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on ASM. I think he deserves another season. You know, he's won us. That's another great ball in. 1-0. It was always on the cards. Always on the cards. Raheem Sterling gets the header after 18 minutes. Crazy. Crazy defending again. How have you let Cancelo win the header and then Sterling win a header? He's the smallest man on the pitch. It's looped into the back post. Cancelo heads it across and Ryan Sterling's there to nod it in from 4 yards. Oh. So Grealish had it. Played it to Gundogan. Gundogan plays a lovely ball again. St. Maximum's not followed him at all. St. Maximum have fault for that. And then it's a great header across the goal. And it's simple for Ryan Sterling to nod it in. So basically ASM costing us again. Not tracking back. Yeah, well. Terrible tracking back. Gundogan's left of centre as well, just floated to the back post because ASM's not marking Cancelo. We literally told about the warning 5 minutes before it, or less than that, that if he doesn't track back, he's going to get in. He got in, heads it back across goal, and Sterling taps it in from a header from 4 yards. Terrible tracking back. And as Heatseeker says, ASM lazy again. Sorry he didn't want to dig in with the rest of the lads when needs be. He's just a glory hunter and no interest in us. He's on the ball, showboating. My opinion is sell. He's not improving. Again, I'm 50-50 on it. Will he be better with better players when we're doing more of the attacking? Maybe drop him for games like this and play him against the lesser teams. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, ASM is a good player and dangerous going forward, but he doesn't like pressing, tracking back or crossing. Well, he crossed the ball for the big chance that we had. And he put a cross in before that as well, which was a poor one. But we should have scored from his cross. So he does like to cross just when he's got the chance to. All right, Dubravka with a kick out looking for Chris Wood. Gets his head on it to Joe Linton. Joe Linton heads it out to ASM. Drops it to Sean, to Joe Linton. Back to Byrne, to Lascelles. It's back to the goalkeeper. Now to Byrne. Byrne to Dubravka. To Sean. To Lascelles, to Dubravka. There's a lot of passing back and not even going anywhere near forward at the moment. Target does well to keep that in and flicks it to Joe Linton. Plays it to ASM's feet, but it's Cancelo gets in there and does well, but it's come to Lascelles. Lascelles to Kraft. Kraft looking over the top. It's poor. Gundogan chests it down, turns, looks forward. Plays a lovely ball out wide to Grealish, but it's gone out. Didn't quite read it. It was a great ball. Looking to break quickly, but it just never worked for him. Should be 1-1 really. Smallest bloke on the pitch scores a header against the tallest bloke on the pitch. It's got nothing to do with Dan Byrne. It's all to do with ASM not tracking back Cancelo on the right hand side. And the header across goal is getting nowhere near it. So when he said he wants to win the Ballon d'Or, I think that the real translation was I want to pin a Ballon d'Or on the door. Pin a balloon on the door. Right, so St. Maximum breaks past one. Right, left, good ball. Mighty target. He's only got one in the box. It's over him, but it's going to go out for a corner. Sincheka tried to keep it down, keep it in, but puts it out for a corner. Wacky, I think he meant I'll have a sex change and become a woman, then you'll win the Ballon d'Or. Because he ain't going to win it the way he's playing at the moment. So, but this is a chance though. This is where we've got to be dangerous. Corners, free kicks. Mighty target, trotting over to take it. Wow, City have only conceded one header. Harry Kane. That was in the last minute as well when Tottenham beat them 3-2. Right, Right, cross in. It's a good one. Free header for the Cells. Yes! Oh, he's giving it offside. Chris Wood has the ball in the net, but it's offside. Bastard. Oh, Bruno's offside by a foot. And if Bruno's not there... Bruno's offside. Damn it. The Cells should have really scored that header though. He should be putting that in. Ooh. City player slips inside his own box, but they've still managed to keep the ball. Bet that improves Sterling's popularity on Merseyside. Here we go. Zinchenko down the left. Zinchenko to Sterling. Back to Zinchenko again. Oh, Bruno. Sod it, abandon the game and have a dance off in the centre circle instead. Sterling's gone past Wood. It's too easy. What a save from Dubravka. Cancelo smashed it at him. And he's done well to save that, and it's gone out for a corner. Wow. Too easy again though. It's down the right hand side. They know to get him down the right hand side. Joe Linton this time lets Cancelo go off him. I probably should have squared it, but he right to take the shot on and he smashed it. It's a good save. Lucky it didn't go in. Didn't go in off the keeper luckily. But here's De Bruyne with the corner. Oh, referee's blown the whistle. What's the matter now? Ruben Diaz and Dan Burn getting a talking to. There's a lot of hands going on in that box. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to give away a penalty. De Bruyne, it's a good quality ball and good header out. It's come all the way to Zinchenko. Drops it to Gundogan. Clips it in, but Dubravka's out there. Right, there's got to be a break. Right, where's the break? No, he's just holding on to the ball. This is where what does my head in. There's no... Good flick on by Wood, but no one's there. Ooh, Wood brings it down. Lovely. Gives it to Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Miggy. I tried to get it back down to Bruno on the right, but it didn't quite work. Good header from target forward. ASM done well to get his head on it. He's brought it down. Still got it. Give it to Bruno. Oh, does eventually. Then he gives it back to Burn. Yep, to Target. Target flips it over for Miggy. Miggy's going to get there. Hey? Offside. It didn't look offside. Loads of empty seats again at the Etihad though, isn't there? It's terrible. There's loads of them down the side there. I've just noticed that. Loads of empty seats. Cancelo has had numerous chances down the side. ASM needs to help out. He does, but he just doesn't want to, does he? ASM looking to run. They've got a high line here. If they can, he's just played it back to Sterling on the right-hand side. He's running at him. Target's done well. Burn gets in. Target, lovely little ball to Bruno. Turns. Don't be daft in these areas. Lascelles has got it. Now out to Kraft, to Miggy. Miggy's done well. Got to look forward. It's a poor pass out though. And it's now found his way to Grealish in a dangerous place. That's a silly challenge, Bruno. Silly challenge. They played on though. Gundogan on the edge of the box. He's in the box now. Shoots. Blocked. Grealish is off the pitch, rolling around. It was a bit of a silly challenge from Bruno, to be fair. The advantage is still going. Gundogan is in that position where he set up the goal. Now to Cancelo. Grealish is now back on, limping a little bit. Now Gundogan. Out wide to De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Gundogan. Then making a move. Doesn't know where to go with it. Sterling. Now back to Zinchenko. To Sterling again. We've played a decent line there, so we've done all right. Grealish. Gundogan shoots. Whoa, it's just wide from big distance, 35 yards. Smashes it, but it's just gone wide for a goal kick, I believe. Thomas says, I've kept my mouth shut about ASM so far, but I think my limit has been reached with him. He doesn't do enough for that mouth. If at least he was performing to back it up, man. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely agree. Somebody's saying that apparently Pickford signing. I friggin' well hope not. Target's done well there. Gives it to Lascelles. Lascelles looking forward to Miggy. It's lost out though. Is unlucky there. Does anyone know what management's seeing Longstaff that the rest of the world didn't see? He's so slow at everything. I think he's started all right. Oh, what a ball in that was. And Jesus got his foot on it, but luckily we've got a man back to knock it out for a corner. But De Bruyne picks it up here, 35 yards out. What a ball in the box that is. Luckily, Jesus' touch is a little heavy, and Kraft is there just to put it out for a corner. Newcastle have done their job this season. No shame, now drink. Well said, Father Jack. I believe it's his pressures per 90. But yeah, I don't want Jordan Pickford to sign if the rumours are true, and don't like the sound of that. Bruno's done well to hoik that up to St. Maximum. There's a foot race on here, and he's going to win it, but he's got three around him. He gets to the bar, free kick. Nope, he's dived. It's a goal kick. Yeah, poor from St. Maximum again, in the position, didn't really compose himself. It's a shame. Oh, they've ripped us apart here. Oh, it's gone right across goal. They shouldn't be getting in there. Oh, we've managed to win a goal kick, but Jesus just couldn't get his foot on it. Zinchenko was brilliant down the left there. It was lovely 1-2 football. Dummy plays him in. Dan Burn is keeping him well onside. If he had a higher line, he probably would have been offside. De Bruyne with a great through ball, and we're lucky Jesus was not on the same wavelength. And Blade says, well said, Father Jack. I wouldn't mind a Jack Daniels now. Maybe a bottle. Never mind one. Wood with a flick on. Wood again knocks it on for ASM. ASM heads it, but it's down to nobody. The Cells powers a header forward. Wood's done well to bring it down his chest and flicked it out wide to ASM. There's a chance here of an overlap with he hasn't gone with it. Finds Bruno then. Joelinton gets out to Target. Target looks in the box. It's a terrible cross, but it's going to come to Bruno. To Sean. To the Cells. To Bruno again. To Sean. Just dink it in that area. It's too much on it. Needed just to lift it over the player, not try and play it in that gap. Kraft's nowhere near quick enough for that. I get the pressures per 90, but can someone who can't kick a ball, can chase and shut down? No talent required. I'm just a fan of him, but knows next season could prove me wrong. Oh, Wood's offside. I hate that. Why is the striker offside when you're playing a long ball like that distance? You should be staying onside. You're not fast enough to get in behind them, so make sure you're onside to make yourself difficult. Frustrating, guys. Frustrating. It's now with Gundogan just inside their own half. Cancelo to Gundogan. Newcastle fans are taking the mick out of the Man City fans. I think you know what they're chanting. Out to Grealish. Then to Zinchenko. I'm not a fan either, but that's the only reason I could think of. It's not just his pressures, it probably is just his pressures, but think of the Sean that we had under Rafa and the injuries had. He's lost his confidence. Obviously, Eddie Howe sees something in training that we don't get to see. We just needs to take his training, performances onto the pitch, and then we never know what we might see. But it's a hard game for him to come into. I mean, City have just played us off the park at the moment, but we've had our chances. Now into Sterling in the box here, though. He squares it. His back squared again. ASM's actually back in the box and wins the header. And what's he giving? Is he giving a goal kick? ASM actually did his job there, which is what he should have done for the first goal, and we would still be at 0-0. I think he's given a corner. Don't think we kept it in. De Bruyne's going out to take it. To Gundogan, hits it. Oh! 2-0. Goalkeeper spills it. Thought he might have had his hand on it. He doesn't, and Laporte has smashed it home. Gundogan hits it from the edge of the box. He should have gathered it. 2-0 City. And it's looking comfortable for Man City now. Corner right to the edge of the box. De Gundogan smashes it. Onside by a mile. Dubravka should have kept a hold of it. Spills out. He hasn't got his hand on the ball. It's a goal. Someone asked if we wanted a new keeper this summer. Oh, that's terrible from Dubravka. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible goalkeeping. You know, why do we always make these mistakes against the bigger teams? I don't understand why we do it. Man City's league really is. Can't see them dropping a point now. Frustrating. Dubravka long, easily won. Sterling's just absolutely ran through three of them. Oh, offside though, Jesus. I wouldn't even bring Trippier or Wilson on now and just let them rest. Don't risk them. No point. This game's gone now. Imagine what Howe could do with another three top-class players. I know. A keeper for one of them. Wood's just been manhandled there, but it's dropped to ASM's feet on the left-hand side here. He's got an overlap at Joe Linton. He doesn't use it. He tries to cross it. Now Joe Linton with the deep cross. Oh, keeper spilled it, but it's got to Grealish's feet and he runs it out into the corner. Who's going to lose it out for a throw-in. That was a bit dodgy from Edison, but again, nobody around to capitalise on it. Would you consider the Leeds keeper or the Brentford one both good keepers? It's just their defence let them down. I think the Leeds keeper still needs to grow up a little bit, to be honest with you. He flaps at crosses as well. De Bruyne's done brilliantly here. He's got it out wide. They're looking in for a deep cross straight to Dubravka. Why don't you drop it to ASM there and just give him it and let him run with it? But no. De Bruyne has been fantastic, by the way. Brentford goalkeeper, yes. Villa goalkeeper, yes. I'll take him. Henderson at Man United. There's some quality keepers out there that we can hopefully prize away from someone. Henderson probably being the easiest one because he wants away. But it just shows you the levels that these are above. Let's invoke the spirits of Arsenal 4-4 this time yet. I like your optimism, Mogul. I really do. Rodri to Gundogan to Rodri again. To Gundogan again. They're just finding pockets all over the place. Cancelo on the right. Back to Gundogan. Sprays it out wide to Grealish. It's a great ball. It's got Kraft for company. Plays a lovely little dink into De Bruyne. Oh, sorry, Zinchenko. Back to Grealish. Back to Gundogan. Looking for Zinchenko over the overlap. It was a great run. Oh, come on. You're on your backs, man. Grealish was just easy to... Oh, and we've won a free kick somehow. Hand on the back, I think. Jesus, man. As soon as Man City lost that ball, Grealish was all over Bruno there, and Bruno was just waiting for the ball to come to him. Oh, man. Monday Night Football, 16th of May, Newcastle v Arsenal. It's going to be interesting. Basically, Spurs, Arsenal, Wolves, they're the teams we're going to be competing with next season. Hope you're well, Baz. Thanks, Steve, I am. It's a very difficult game, this one. Hope you're available for Tuesday night. You have said you have been and then not turned up. But a great win for West Ham today, spanking Norwich. I mean, a team like West Ham should be beating Norwich, but they put them to the sword after a difficult night on Thursday. Cross has come across. Sean's just got there in front of him. It's given it to Wood. Wood's all alone. Literally all alone. And he's lost it. And now Grealish has got it to Sterling. That's Jesus. Getting names wrong now. It's a good ball to Grealish on the left. Back into Zinchenko. Looks inside. Their defence is right up on us. It's crazy the space in behind if we actually use it properly. But no team's ever managed to do it. I think he will give Trippier and Wilson a run out in the game even if it's only 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he could do, but... I mean, match fitness, 20 minutes, not going to make much difference, is it? Get another friendly in before the Arsenal game and start them. Because we can get at Arsenal. But they're just so comfortable on the ball. Gundogan on it now. He's looking for the run. ASM hasn't followed him. Kevin De Bruyne first in everything as always. Oh, he's in here. Quick feet. Smashes it across goal. How has that not gone in? And it's gone out for a goal kick. Jesus. Nearly got his foot on it. Grealish was too slow to the back post. And he should have scored. Yeah, Jack Grealish should have been a better run and should have scored there, really. It's a great cross. This match basically wins them the title. They're ahead 2-0 and their fans are silent as a grave. What the crap is wrong with that football club? Oh, Thomas, they're just terrible, aren't they? And empty seats everywhere. Yep, as always. I think they're only bothered. The seats are literally empty because it's the people who just travel for Champions League. That's it. I mean, look at all those empty seats. I can see him starting both in the second half and having a right go from the whistle, get it back to 2-1 and see if they bottle it. Jesus to Newcastle, yes please. I would love Jesus to Newcastle, I really would. I think he would be fantastic for us. It's a good ball from Target. Wood's now got it. Drops it to ASM. There's no one in the box. Now to Bruno. Bruno looking to the back post to Kraft. It's dealt with perfectly and dropped down to Grealish's feet. Now he's played it out to Sterling on the right. He's got loads of time. Sterling's looking for the back post. He's found him. De Bruyne control let him down though. And that is half time, guys. Shocking. Saw your video about the training ground bars. With all that new stuff arriving there, ASM won't need to travel all the way to Monaco to go into hyperbaric chambers anymore. He won't be happy. Yeah. Yeah, he probably won't be happy, will he? He won't be able to go home. But we're going to get state-of-the-art upgrades to the current training ground before we end up with a decent training ground in the future. So let's see what happens there. Right, guys, I'm going to go for a quick drink because my mouth's gasping for one. I won't be long. Yo, got myself a cup of coffee. So sexy drinking coffee, innit? But I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, Gundogan with the effort there. And it, poor goalkeeping, really was. Jack Daniels, it is at half time then. I wish Blade. To be fair, the score doesn't really matter. The two are in the Prem Club for next season. Players should be out there enjoying themselves and expressing themselves with no fear. That's what we were hoping we would do, Wacky, but it just didn't happen. Joshua Diaz, hi Bazza, I can't watch this match and stream today because I'm out celebrating Mother's Day with my family, but I'll definitely rewatch the stream highlights once I get home. Thanks Joshua, I really appreciate that. You don't have to, but watch my my inside scoop video because that'll be interesting for you. Blue Moon rising again. Piss off. Right, couple of things, guys. If you're watching for the first time and you're enjoying it, please hit that thumbs up button. Please hit the subscribe button. Well, just remember, City were 2-up against Real Madrid and lost. This is true. Lost in extra time though, John, so it's a little bit different. But hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Please consider becoming a member. In the description below, there's a link to become a member. 99p, 1.99, 2.99. It really helps us to get good prizes for you guys and helps to pay for the running costs for the channel. If you think the channel deserves a donation, hit the $sign in the bottom right hand corner. Any donation's amazing. It really helps us to keep the running costs going. You know, the electricity bills that we've got to pay for all this stuff. You know, it really does help us to keep it going, basically. Got loads of ideas, loads of new shows. I'd take 2 though after 90 minutes. I would as well, John. I really would. So please consider doing that if you want to. It's completely up to yourselves. And please consider checking out all our other stuff. They've got a Facebook group that's over 1,000 members now, and it's all about Newcastle. Very respectful. Everyone can have an opinion as long as you keep the swearing down. And it's growing and growing and growing and growing. It's only been going for about 3 weeks. It's over 1,000 already, and it's some good stuff in there. So consider joining that. There's a link for Insta and also for TikTok as well. TikTok's not as active as I would like it to be. I'm still learning it, but please consider, following our TikTok account, Insta account, and Facebook account as well. And the quicker you get into the Facebook account, the better. And the quicker you become a member to the channel, the better as well, because we've got 2 prizes to give away. One to paying members, and we've got a prize to give away to anyone on Facebook account, because we have reached 1,000. So we've decided to give a free giveaway to anyone who's a member on there as well for free. So please consider it, guys. It's, like I say, it's very small amount. And there could be some big rewards for one lucky person. EasyJet holidays. God, I wish. Someone fancy taking 2 kids off my hands so I can go on holiday. Looks absolutely beautiful outside in York as well, by the way. And I'm stuck in the air doing this, watching Man City absolutely trounce us. It's like, what am I playing at? But there you go. Can anyone see us getting back in it? Can we see changes at half time? Like someone said earlier, maybe bring Wilson on, bring Trippier on and just have a go at them. Anything along those lines. Maybe play Wilson alongside Wood. That could be an option. But yeah, it could be an interesting second half if we can get an early goal. I don't think we will, but you just never know, do you? I said 2-0, so I said 4-0 as well. I will have the baby bars, not taking the toddler, sorry. So I've got rid of the baby. Does anyone fancy taking the toddler? He's free. He's absolutely brilliant. He smiles all the time. He's got chicken pox at the moment, though, which is a bit of a pain. But he's been brilliant with it so far. Tomorrow's going to be a different day, though. and Tuesday. Parents are coming down to see them, and he's going to have chicken pox. But Sunshine and York, those two together just don't sound right, Baz. Trust me, York is a lovely, lovely weather place to be honest with you. It has its own climate. It's weird. If you go to Newcastle and come down to York, it's basically an hour on the train. The difference in degrees is about 2-3 degrees in weather. It's crazy. But it's beautiful out there. Baby won't be put in York City kit, I can assure you. Yeah, that's the missus and the family. They're all big York City fans, unfortunately. I'm the only Geordie. I've got the Newcastle stuff. I just very rarely see them in it, which is a shame. Every time I've been up that way, it's been wet and miserable. Really? Trust me, mate. Weather's beautiful at the moment. Right there. And look at that, mate. Weather's gorgeous. It's Green Park outside, so that's why the green screen is making it look blue, but the weather's gorgeous outside, it really is. Yeah. F1, not a fan. Fernandinho. Someone took a baby to the ground, he's asleep. Like I said on Twitter, Bars, divorce is an option. It is, mate, it is an option. Because we're not married. Be a lot easier for me. Still, I'd rather be up there, whatever the weather, with the scenery, than down here in a concrete jungle of London. Well said, Wacky. It is beautiful in York. Some lovely sights. Lovely walks, if you find them. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous outside. Bit windy though. Other than that, looks very nice. So it sounds like Fernandinho's coming on for Diaz at centre back. So Fernandinho's going into the back line. Any changes for Newcastle? Yeah, Ginger started following us on TikTok. Hope he enjoys the stuff that we do. Like I say, please check out TikTok, Instagram, but especially our Facebook page, because if you want to interact with me more often, I'm on there all the time. Twitter as well, of course. We've got Through Black and White Eyes Twitter account, but also my own personal one. But everyone's welcome to follow, talk to me, and I always answer back as quickly as I can. Sometimes not as quick as I want, but I do try. Oh crap, but we're off. And I've missed the clock. Damn it, guys. There we go. The clock's about 10 seconds off. What do you think needs to change in the second half? More pressing or ball retention? It's hard for me to make a decision as I'm not watching the game. What needs to change is that it's cutting out the silly mistakes. Their first goal, poor marking. Second goal, keeper should have swallowed it and he didn't. We've created 2 very good chances. Ball retention hasn't been too bad, but we've just silly mistakes, mate. Really silly mistakes. But I think we need some personnel changes as well, to be honest with you. But City just comfortably playing the ball since the start of the second half. Yeah, we haven't even touched it yet. Grealish on the left. Plays it into Jesus. Back to Zinchenko. To Gundogan. To Jesus. To Gundogan. Literally been 1 minute 20 seconds and we haven't touched the ball. They're making it difficult for them to play through us. Gundogan again. They're just so good on the ball. Gundogan again. Jesus in the channel on the right hand side in the box. He skips past the defender, tries to square it to De Bruyne, but it's scrambled away now. But now Sterling gets to the ball line again, does he? Nope, he skipped past him. And it's, oh my God, deflected and gone out for a corner and nearly went in. I joined the Facebook group, but I have a deep lying hatred for Facebook. It's up there with my feelings towards the Mackhams. Don't blame your blade. I'm not a massive fan of Facebook myself. I'm just on there for the group. Right, ASM on the break here. He's got... giving it away. Just ran into trouble there. City are always tricky as they have an international for every position for their whole 26-man squad. And that's what we aspire to be over the next 3 to 5 years. That's got to be our aim. Can't do it in one summer though. Zinchenko plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne's got too much space for me there. He's pounding forward. It's good defending in the end. Knocked him off when he played his cross, but the pass was cleared, but it was terrible for us. Grealish on the left now, though. Knocks it to Gundogan again. Out wide to Zinchenko. He's going to... Is he? No, he's not going to swing it in. To Rodri, to Gundogan. It's too much space again. Shoots, but it's blocked. Oh, Cancelo's mugged ASM. Gives it to Sterling. He's got the pace, hasn't he? Gundogan again. Joelinton's getting angry now. Good ball into Jesus, to Sterling. Playing around the right hand side here, trying to get in. Drops it to Gundogan now, back to the defence. Is it Mother's Day today? Someone said it's Mother's Day today. I didn't realise it is. If it is, I'm in trouble. I thought it was next Sunday. I thought it's already been Mother's Day. For Toon to do that, the likes of Wood, Longstaff, Dummett themselves would definitely have to go. They will in the end, but like I said, it's a building process. Dummett's only got a 1-year contract of extension of 1. Lascelles could be out the door. Longstaff, however, will get a bit of a longer contract because homegrown player and he doesn't count towards the squad numbers because of that. It is in America, Bars. There we go. Lascelles going to Forest, I think. Back to Forest where we bought him from. I think it all depends if Forest get in the Premier League though, doesn't it? It's just a shame we can't spend like City did at the beginning. Now they only need to bring in 1 or 2 a season. Yeah, exactly. Joelinton's done well there. It's a free kick. Ref, he's all over him. Yeah, well done. From Rodri. holding his foot there. The two blonde twins, Bruno and Joelinton, next to each other there. Wood, get yourself back on side, for crying out loud. It's a good flick on. Oh, it hasn't come to anything. It's scrambled away, and Sean Longstaff's just gone right for it. Was a craft. Silly foul to give away when you're putting them under pressure, and this is where you need to learn as a player that you don't foul when they're in dangerous positions. No hand. Is Darlow going with him? Would be kind of poetic. I think Darlow is definitely on his way out, but West Brom apparently the suitors for Darlow, so we wait and see on that one, because I've heard Darlow and Gale are both on West Brom's radar. Good moves for both of them, to be fair. It's not about how much you spend, it's more about the right type of player. Yep, I agree with that as well. And again, because of FFP, we should be looking at a lot of free transfers, to be honest with you, because that would help a lot. Nathan Aki on the bench. Saying it might be in precaution taking Diaz off. But there we go. I think Wilson needs to come on even non-match fit. He'll still be better than Wood. I agree with that. Possession second half, 99% Man City, 1% Newcastle. Oh, Jesus. That's after 8 minutes. I told you we'd hardly touch the ball. Only issue with free transfers is their wages in comparison to other wage structures. Yeah, that is true. It's getting the right balance, isn't it? They're just Jesus brilliant there from a throw-in. Type areas still coming out with the ball. Laporte on it now. Zinchenko still got it to Grealish. Zinchenko looking for De Bruyne on the left. It's a great pass to De Bruyne. De Bruyne getting to the ball line, crosses it with his left foot, but it's cleared. Miggy's got his foot on it. Manages to get some height and distance on the clearance. Oh. They've won the ball back again already. The Lingard transfer has been spoke about again, but to be honest, I think you should be looking for a slightly younger player. Just my opinion. I'd still take Lingard. I don't think his wages will break the bank. And again, we need short-term options as well as long-term options. And Lingard fits the bill as a short-term option in my eyes. That's just my opinion. I think he'll be a great signing. Oh, it's a good ball down the line to Grealish, getting inside Kraft. He's sticking to it though. Squares it to Jesus, trying to get his shot off. He's up to Gundogan. Gundogan probably should have shot. Drops it to Jesus. Tries to play it down the right, but St. Maximum's done all right here. And he's got a free kick. As one who spends less time on social media. Take Dembele, for instance, 300k a week. It's a 50 million transfer and 100k a week. Yeah, I wouldn't want Dembele, to be honest with you. He's always injured. I prefer that Leo blow from AC Milan, an alternative to Maxi Fraser on the right. Yeah, I like Leo. I did a video on him. But Diaby looks like a real possibility that we're really, really trying to get. Oh, Jesus Christ. Successful passes in the second half, 108 to none. Surely that can't be right. Not this season. He's not Bazet. Who? I'm lost, Mark. Sorry, there's been that many other comments now. I don't know what I've said. That's got to have gone out for a throw-in. Right, some successful passes here. Bruno to Joe Linton. Joe Linton's got to go out wide to the right. Got to go to the right. He does. Miggy bursting onto the ball. He's got Zinchenko for company. He's looking backwards. Gives it to Joe Linton. Joe Linton then gives it to Kraft. Now back to Lascelles. That's a good ball into feet to Sean. Sean drops it to Joe Linton again. Oh, was that Bruno? I can't tell. They're both blonde. Now ASM on the left. Now drops it to Bruno. Bruno hits it. Shocking. Shocking. But there we go. Dembele. Yeah, definitely not Dembele. I don't want him. Joe Linton's gone down. Bit of pain in his right leg by the looks of it. Yeah, I agree. You definitely dodged a bullet with Dele Alli. Went to Everton for sure. Definitely. It probably is, Baz. From what I'm watching, I made it to the pub. Well done, Blade. Have a few pints on me. Well done. Headed back to the keeper very comfortably. I've just mentioned that Carling Cup game that we spoke about when we won 2-0. Oof. Wood's done well there. Oh, he's offside again from a goalkeeping kicking the ball at Wood. That is shocking. I've defended Wood for so long, but this is starting to really annoy me now as how many times he's offside from long balls when he's there to chest the ball down and bring it down. It's absolutely shocking. Zinchenko, loose pass. Now to Bruno. Bruno looking for Maxi over the top on the left-hand side. He's got in a little bit here. He's got Cancelo for company. He's done well. He's gone round him. He's gone round him again. Shoots. It's terrible. Would it be worth putting 2 up top on a 4-4-2 and have a higher press? Why not, Wacky? I would definitely do that. It's a shocking effort, though. That was against Burnley, I think, his last away goal. Won us the game. I would be interested in players Newcastle are targeting some that we don't know about. I think we will be pleasantly surprised. I think you're right. I mean, the agents are out there scouring for everyone, aren't they? Indica is one that I would like to see from Frankfurt. 17 million release clause. That would be interesting as a centre-back option. But he's wanted by a few clubs. This is the problem. There's a lot of other teams wanting to strengthen that are in Europe and we're not. So it's going to be interesting. Wonder if there's something going on with Wood in his personal life. Would explain him being rested and why he looks off the pace today. I don't know. Mate. 4-4-2 diamond with split strikers will allow us to press high. Yeah, they would. I'd happy see Wilson partner Wood. But I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't think he will. Oh, there's a chance here now. Breaking down the right. Dinks it into the box. Why has he took it off the goalkeeper's hands there? Lascelles, man. There was no need for him to head that ball. The keeper was coming out to claim it comfortably and he heads it out of his hands. There's no need for that. He should be seeing the goalkeeper there. The keeper's got to give him a clear call to say it's my ball. I think there will be a few surprises to the ones that are in the press. Could just be decoys to the real targets. Potentially. We don't want other clubs to know who we're targeting. So De Bruyne with a corner. Oh, it's 3-0. Rodri with a header, runs the front post. He's not followed, and he just flicks it into the corner, front post. Just should never have been a corner in the first place, though. Again, another poor mistake, and then poor marking again. I haven't even moved off the home score yet because we're not even close. I mean, oh, that's terrible. Joe Linton's there for that particular corner, and he's just not. It's terrible marking from Kraft. Kraft's nowhere near him who's marking him. That's because we played 2 seasons in one, the shambolic Bruce season and then the majestic Eddie season. Yeah, true. Terrible. Oh, it's going to be a long half an hour, guys. Very long half an hour. Angler, you're right. Our bosses are a clever bunch. They won't be giving anything away regarding interest in players for the summer window. They won't, but I know an agent who does. He likes to tell us a few things. Hence the why we do those videos, because it comes from a good source. So. How do you let Rodri get into the front post that is from a corner? It's terrible. Can't really complain when this is us in a couple of years. It will be worth it. I agree, Kurt, but it's just disappointing seeing these mistakes. You know, that should never have been a corner. Helps keep prices down too. That is true, Wacky. Kraft was terrible there. Another terrible. But Kraft was terrible there, guys, and it's another example of why he's Here comes Foden. I mean, come on, Eddie, you've got to make a change now. That's why we need proper centre-halves and a proper CDM. We have to be thankful we are safe, and to be honest, City have class all over the pitch and we don't at the moment. In fairness, Baz, you're becoming more reliable than Downey with your leaks. Thanks, mate. Wilson, Trippier, both on bench. Hope they get some time. We do hope so as well, Gary. But yeah, like I say, the information does come from a football agent through a friend who's a friend with him. And it's good stuff. I mean, we told you about the contracts extensions to Shaw and Dummett and also Sean Longstaff. 2 of them have been signed. We're just waiting for the 3rd, and it'll be a hat-trick. So we do get things right. We do hear about things. So stick with our videos and, you know, you'll know stuff, hopefully, before it happens. Hopefully you won't hear anything sometimes and things will happen as well, and we'll be happy. Yeah, we do need trips back in, Kurt. But that was just poor. I mean, poor all around. Poor from Kraft. Poor from the cells. Offside, Wood again. From a goalkeeper kicking the ball in our box to up front, and Wood's offside again. Shocking. I can't defend him anymore if he's going to be offside this amount. Goalkeeper, centre-back an option as alternative to ASM and a decent striker and a mobile centre-mid. Yeah. Henderson and Dicker, Diaby and Nunez. Why not? That would be a dream window, that. Really would be. De Bruyne on it now. Shoots wide from Cancelo. Well wide. From a good 30 yards. Just decided to put the ball in front of him and dig one. It's always curling left rather than coming back in. He didn't get his foot across it. Paqueta would be awesome as well. Diaby will be up. Here comes Wilson. And here comes Trippier as well, by the looks of it. He's been doing a lot of work in the gym by the looks of things, Wilson. His arms are a lot more buff than usual. Wood needs donated to Sunderland. Bloke's an absolute plank, not good enough. We're not playing to his strengths, but again, like I say, being offside all the time is terrible. It was a good knockdown from them there, to be fair. ASM surely fouled there. The referee plays on and Sterling's got it. Now Gundogan. Out wide to Grealish. Grealish dinks it to the back post. Again, there's terrible communication. However, ref, that was a free kick on Dubravka as well, and he's let that go. Jesus. Is there a young lad on the bench? Need to get ASM off as well. No, there's not a young lad on the bench, I'm afraid. Wilson will probably be more effective than Wood has been since he joined, probably. I mean, Wilson's a much better striker. We all know that. Zinchenko. I'd take Fabian Ruiz over Paqueta. Wilson threw target off the weights the other day. Trips was tweeting about it. Love it. Yeah, Wilson looks a lot bigger. Look, Wood has bought us a proven player who can hit the floor running. He didn't even walk. Yeah. Oh, good ball from Rodri to Sterling. Sterling trying to get Foden in, but it's going to come to Grealish. He's on the bar line, cuts it back to Zinchenko, shoots. Great save from Dubravka. Yeah, Gary, I completely agree. He was bought because he was proven, because he had a release clause and it was quick and easy. He's done a job. We're safe. You probably won't see much of Wood next season, let's face it. But he's done what we needed to do. Zinchenko with a great effort there, though. Yeah, Cucurella scored from that angle. Here comes Wilson and Trips for Wood and Kraft, which is pretty much like for like. I would like to have seen Wood stay on with Wilson, have a go. I would have had a few youngsters on the bench. Ideal time to them to play also. Odds transfer value if you decide to sell if they played first team. I don't think it makes much of a difference at this time, to be fair. Just look, Wilson is our lead striker with 6 goals. He hasn't been playing since December. I know, it's crazy. Here's the corner. There's a lot of hustling and bustling and pullings of shirts and referees talking to Burn. Come on, Burn, stop it. Oh, 2 players on the floor now. What is going on? Six goals for a top goal scorer. It's terrible, isn't it? But just shows you we shared the goals around. Oh, here we go again. Burns getting a yellow card for stupidly fighting with... Another corner. We do need a new front three. This is the problem. We need a new front three, guys. It's as simple as that. Apparently Twitter's going into meltdown because we're losing 3-0. There's probably people saying that we're still going to go down, even though that's never going to happen. It makes me laugh. Oof. What's happened there? Grealish is down, says he's injured. Played on though. Sterling's got it on the right hand side. He's going to absolutely burn target there. He does. He dinks it to the back post. Trippier heads it out, but to De Bruyne, to Zinchenko. Oh, he's still got it. How has he managed to still get it there? Gundogan out to De Bruyne. Swings it in dangerously. Keeper catches it. He nearly went over it. It's probably got some new... I don't really want Saw from Watford. I don't think I do either. Just look, yeah. While a manager actually makes subs and puts round pegs in round holes, are you watching Cabbage Heed? I just thought he might do something a bit different, to be fair. Woodcraft reminds me of school. Laugh aloud, Mark. I really don't want Saar from Watford. I don't think I do either, to be fair. Not at that price of 40 million. It's probably got some new frangled PC name now, Mark, if it's still allowed with health and safety nowadays. Foden done well there. Oh, nearly a ball through for De Bruyne, but there's a chance to get the ball to Wilson. He's got Maxi on the left if he sees him. He tries to. It's a terrible pass, though. Shame, because if he saw Maxi early, he had an easier pass potentially. I think they replaced Woodwork with Snowflake 101. Did Grealish trip over his own hair or his flip-flop? I'm not sure what he tripped over. Oh, it's a poor pass again. Miggy's got a run of Wilson. Drops it off to... Great ball in, Wilson! No, Fernandinho with the header out. Damn it. Great cross in from Trippier. Was it Trips? Yeah, it was Trips. Great run down the right. Trips with a great ball in. Fernandinho's done brilliantly there to clear that. In between Wilson and St. Maximum, and he manages to get it out. Got a boot in the face for his troubles. Trippier with a corner. It's a great ball in. Headed! Oh, man, the cells again. Poor contact. Absolute poor contact on that header. Should have done better. Foden's brought the ball down from Edison brilliantly to Sterling. Great tackle. Oh, Joe Linton's done well to get that to Bruno. Drops it to ASM. Now we're in trouble. He's won a throw-in. Sar's a relegation release clause of 20 million. Does he now? Now that's interesting. Wish we went for Ronaldo. The bloke proves people wrong so much by being great for I don't want Ronaldo. Grealish down the left. He's in the box. Smashes it. It's blocked. And Trippier's lack of... now Sterling. Drops it to Gundogan. Well, at least eventually did win today. Laugh aloud was the women's team, but still NUFC win. Yeah, they absolutely battered whoever they were. Barnsley won it. I think they were playing. Battered them. Here's ASM down the left. Oh, taken out. With about 15 rolls. De Bruyne takes him out. Gets a yellow card for his troubles. There we go. Wish we went for Ronaldo. The bloke proves people wrong so much. Be great for us, the team that's to prove people wrong. I don't want Ronaldo. I really don't. I saw talk about the relegation clause there. They used to teach home economics, cooking, budgeting, etc. Now replaced by how to offer food via Just Eat. Order, not offer. I love it. Yeah, beat Barnsley 5-0. The women, they were brilliant. Oh, it finished 8-1. 8-1 between Barnsley women. That was the 8th of April. Our training pitch wouldn't be good for Saar. I think it was Howie who said in the interview it's either rock solid or far too soft. I'm sure that's all changed now. And the training facilities will get a lot better now. We're starting to pump money into it. So let's see what happens. Sterling on it. Well done, Joe Linton. Good tracking back. Burn out to target. Target to ASM. Doesn't know where he's going with it, does he? Has he lost it? Yep, lost out again. He's got 3 players round him, though, and no one's really showing for him. I don't know what else he can do. Oh, Megs. Oh. Being changed. I live round corner from it. Yeah, exactly. I thought it'd been changed. There's a lot going on there now. Does anyone know what ASM does in his spare time to damage his wrist so bad he's had to trummy grips on both hands all season? I think he wears them just for how many times he's fouled and he goes down. He uses them as a comfort. I wish Match of the Day would show the women's football as well. I'm sure there's a channel that do them. It's got to be. But I don't think they're going to show how far we down in the league. I was watching Chelsea Man United today, the women's football. That was great. A lovely flick onto ASM, by the way, from Wilson down the left. So Maximum looking for Joe Linton. Knocks it, to Bruno, to Joe Linton. Now back out to Maximum again. He's going to swing it to the back post. It's a poor cross. It's hit the defender. Sterling's just... No. An advantage. Here goes Grealish. Foden to De Bruyne. If you've seen the plans, mega hotel for players, family and that, ASM damaged his hand looking at himself in the mirror. But yeah, I was just sitting on Sky, I was watching Chelsea v Man United and Chelsea won 4-2, the women's team. Lifted the Women's Premier League trophy again. So some games are shown. But they're not going to show how far down the leagues we are. I mean, we're like 3rd or 4th tier or something like that. So, but everyone's got to remember, Man City are streets ahead of us. Oh, here comes Jacob Murphy. Women's highlights normally follow Match of the Day, just the Premier League though. There you go, Blade. Well said. So yeah, it is just the Premier League. I thought it would be. They don't show them any further down than the league. Almiron off. Murphy on. Women's football is good, honest football, no rolling about. If someone breathes near them, no arguing with refs, and a lot cheaper to take the kids to watch and no crowd trouble either. Yeah, I agree with that. We did better against Liverpool. Yes, we did. But we were at home against Liverpool, which is, I know it sounds daft, but home advantage and all that sort of stuff. ASM likes to dance. He just couldn't afford a Michael Jackson gloves. Tube grips will have to do. I like it. Well, Newcastle grab a goal. That 12-1 for Man City to win is looking all right now. I just can't see we're grabbing a goal, to be honest with you. Sinchenko down the left. Plays it inside. Foden, Gundogan to Foden. Chasing shadows at the moment. Fernandinho. Forward to Sterling, flicks it round the corner, does he? No, we've managed to win the ball back. Joe Linton's on it to Bruno. Uwe's looking forward. Oh, nearly gets Jacob Murphy through the middle there, but it's good defending again. Probably offside though. Would Trippier make a difference? Oh, Foden's on it inside the box. Drops it to Grealish. Trippier will make a huge difference against Arsenal and against Burnley, definitely. We created more chances today than Saturday. That is also true. ASM's going to keep that in, is he? Nope. But yeah, honestly, Trippier will definitely make a big difference next Monday night against Arsenal. He really will. Maybe that's why he wanted a new improved contract. Should have signed for Fulham when Afid was owner. He would have bought him them chase gloves. He would have got him the real ones. No point risking Trippier now, resting for Arsenal. We will play Trippier. Trippier wants to play as well, which is the difference. Oh man, not looking forward to work tomorrow, I can tell you that. Yeah, Sterling likes to score against us. I have to keep bringing the freaking Real Madrid thing up. Who gives a shit? Ooh, Wilson. Wilson's in. Oh, keeper saves it. Oh, Murphy played him in and Wilson's tried to slot it past him. Looked offside. Good touch from Wilson to Jacob Murphy. Great through ball, and Wilson gets it onto his favourite foot, but the keeper's pulled off a great save. Oh, he should be scoring. He could have got the statue, yeah. I think he's offside, is he? Nope, Sean Longstaff. It's going to drop it back to Trippier. Trippier's going to swing it into a dangerous area. Flicked onto the back post. Falls to St. Maximum. Shoots! And it's well over. Hooray! Yeah, St. Maximum probably should have done better there. Once again, leaning back, smashes it over the bar. Just what he's good at doing. Had chances. I always said about being clinical, and that's just not what we've been today. Not clinical at all. Had Wood ducked and let Joe Linton score, might have been a different game. Cut out the mistakes. Pep ball is so boring to watch sometimes with all the sideways backwards passing. Don't think Toon fans would like that much. I tell you what, if we're winning football games, Wacky, I would love it. I saw enough of it under the Rafa days as well when he would, but again, it's effective. I've grown fond of Murphy. I don't like Murphy. Flatters to deceive, I'm afraid. Doesn't know where the back of the net is. He likes hitting the post a lot. But I don't think he's good enough. Maybe give him one more season and then sell him on. Because again, like you say, we need homegrown players. We won Champions League. If Howe moves to a Pep ball, we would only reach semis. Here's a chance now with Sterling. Try to get it back to him, but it's a good block by Target again. ASM decided to trot back at the last minute and make himself awkward. Trippier's done brilliantly there, heading it back to Dubravka. Here comes Egan Riley, a homegrown player for Man City. Wilson trying to make himself awkward. Foden to De Bruyne. Out wide to Sterling. Oh, to Foden's feet. Great tackle. Goal kick. Lascelles actually did a good job there for a change. Laporte coming off for the young lad. People forget football is an entertainment business. If I'm paying £60, £70 to watch a match, I want to be entertained, not falling asleep by 50 minutes. Maybe that's why there's not many people at the Etihad and why there's all those empty seats. But Regan Riley's coming to the back line with 5 minutes to go, just to give him a run out basically. This game is done and dusted, as we know. It's a good flick on from Trippier. He's out of position now though. Grealish has got it. Skips past, but he's put it out for a throw-in. It's just disappointing the mistakes that we've made that have led to goals. They could have been avoided. And had we not been offside or didn't try and take that header on, you know, it's what could have been, isn't it? What could have been. Pep's talking to Tripp on the sideline. Sal's looking forward. Tries to play in Murphy. Does. Controls it well. Needs to drop it off to St. Maximum. He's inside the box. He's got past two. Needs to smash it across goal. He does. Wilson. Oh! Just didn't get on him. But Joe Linton's got it. Plays it back to Bruno. Edge of the box. Gets past one. Gets past two. Great 1-2. And he's on the bar line. Oh, he's lost it. Unlucky. That was a lovely bit of football. But why has it took 88 minutes to see that? Target's going to get himself a yellow card. He's took Sterling out. Howe ain't going to be happy with the mistakes, and nor should he. Fair play to the gaffer. He won't be happy with those mistakes because the mistakes have cost us the game. Any kind of small mistake on the top team's punished. That's why they are where they are each season. Yeah, exactly. The young lad did well. That was a great bit of football. Lovely little 1-2. You know, had Wilson got his foot on it properly, maybe had 3-4 games under his belt, he might be scoring that chance, but he hasn't got his foot around it at all. Man City don't care if they get one more. They just want to see the game out and get off the pitch, which is what they're doing. It's good football from City again. Another great run in between two Newcastle players. He feeds it through. Gundogan, nope. Dan Burn just strolls out with it, gives it to Murphy. Murphy plays. See, this is why Murphy's not good enough. He should have seen that Wilson was offside and he stopped his run, but yet he still played the ball. I hope he starts Wilson and Trippier. Trippier came on in the second half. Jack Grealish has burned him. Oh, it's 4. Foden for 4. Again, poor defending. Trippier got burned by Grealish. Squared it back. Zinchenko's shot. It was a poor shot. It was going out, but Foden was on the back post there to see it, and he taps it in. Trippier was never keeping up with Grealish. Pulls it back, shoots, it's terrible. Foden's there. Too easy. We thought it was earlier in the day, missed the start. Yeah, Trippier he came on in the second half, as did Wilson. And I think they might start against Arsenal, to be honest with you, because this has been shit. It's a lucky goal. It's a good finish by Foden, but it's a poor shot from Zinchenko, but it's found its way to Foden. And it's City's title, guys. There's no way City are blowing this now. Not a chance. Newcastle fans haven't stopped singing, though. You know, Man City are all flooding out of the stadium. It's shit. Oh, great ball from De Bruyne to Sterling. Knocks it back. Well wide. Well wide by Cancelo. Jack Grealish, man of the match. Here we go again. Grealish down the left. To Foden. Back to Grealish. Sterling 5-0. Jesus Christ. Just again, poor defending. Nobody picking anyone up. Terrible. Toon fans are best fans in the world. Yes, we are. I played Trips and Wilson from start against Arsenal. Bring Shelvey back in for Longstaff and ASM out for Murphy and Fraser for Miggy. Foden backheel to Grealish. Grealish has just played a beautiful ball to Sterling and it's a good finish. Great finish. Great finish. Guys, that's the end of the game, I think, now as well. 5-0. We'll have to be a flying wall in the dressing room after the game. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. Absolutely poor. 5-0 thrashing. Right, guys. Before I go, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please consider becoming a member. Please consider donating before we go off. Anything helps. It really does help us to keep the channel running. Don't expect anything, but if you would like to, that would be amazing. The pressing from Liverpool was phenomenal yesterday. I wonder what their training regime is like to be fighting on four fronts and pushing all the way. It's very true. Toon fans are probably the best fans for travelling and getting behind their team, whatever the result. 100% loyal, and it's coming from a West Ham fan. Well said, Wacky. The away support has always been amazing. Never stopped singing. I remember being at Cardiff when we got humped off Man United in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and we still outsang them for 90 minutes and on the way out of the ground. But there we go. 5-0, final result. You know, it just shows you how far ahead Liverpool and Man City are of us. We never laid a glove on Liverpool. We laid a little bit of a glove on Man City, but conceded 5. You know, there's a lot of work to be done in the summer. A lot of work tactically, cutting out those silly mistakes, the Lascelles mistake, the Dubravka mistake, the Kraft mistake. You know, Shelvey, I don't know what happened to Shelvey today. He mustn't have been fit, but then wanted maybe extra legs in midfield. I don't know, but he didn't start. But yeah, very, very, very disappointing result. One we expected, but I didn't expect to get home 5-0. It's very, very disappointing for that reason. I don't know what else to say, guys. Just disappointed. I really am. Yeah, but no one knows what's happened to Shelvey today. They didn't really say in the build-up. Just might not have been fit enough for the game, but they started with no Willock as well, and Willock wasn't even on the subs bench, so it's a bit strange. They must be carrying injuries. But yeah, 5-0 humping. One of those things. At least we're safe though. And we're not in that dogfight. There's no way we're going down. It looks like it's going to be Leeds. We pick ourselves up. We train hard. We get the selection right for Monday night, and there's a chance we could give Arsenal a game and under the lights at St James's Park, and it'll be an absolute fantastic occasion. So tune in. Keep an eye out on the channel. We'll be back on Tuesday night for a Premier League review. We might do a transfer special on Monday night to talk about the 20 players on the list I was given and about some of the players we've already spoke about. Thanks for watching, everyone, and joining in with the chat who has. It's been absolutely brilliant. You've got me through the 90 minutes because we knew it was going to be one of those games. But fully enjoyed it, apart from the result. And we'll see you again soon. Take care till then.